Question 1 to 5, yes, no, not given. First, all living animals can lie. Its answer is yes, because in paragraph A, it's clearly given that deception comes naturally to all living things. Second, some people tell lies for self-preservation. Its answer is also yes. In paragraph A, fourth line, so it may come as no surprise to learn that human beings who, according to psychologist Janal Johnson of the University of South California, or lie to about 200 times a day, roughly one untruth every 5 minutes, often deceive for exactly the same reason: to save their own skin or to get something they cannot get by other means. Third, scientists have used computer to analyze which part of the brain is responsible for telling lies. Its answer is not given because information is not available for this statement. None of the passage agrees or denies that scientists have used computers to analyze which part of the brain is responsible for telling lies. Fourth, lying as a survival skill is more important than detecting a lie. Its answer is no, because in paragraph B, first line, it is clearly given that but knowing how to catch a deceit can be just as important as a survival skill as knowing how to tell a lie. It is clearly given that catching a deceit can be just as important as knowing how to tell a lie. Fifth, to be a good liar, one has to understand other people's emotions. It is yes. In paragraph C, first line, it is clearly given that in such order to know what kind of lies work best, successful liars need to accurately assess other people's emotional states. So it is also yes. Question 6 to 9. Choose the correct letter A, B, C, D. Sixth, how does the lie detector work? In paragraph D, first line, even high-tech lie detectors don't detect lies as such. They merely detect the physical cues of emotions which may or may not correspond to what the person being tested is saying. Its answer is C. It detects body behavior during one's verbal response. As in next line, polygraphs for instance measure respiration, heart rate and skin conductivity, which tend to increase when people are nervous, as they usually are when lying. So these are the physical cues of emotion. Seventh, lie detectors can't be used as evidence in a court of law because its answer is D. There may be many causes of certain body behavior. Paragraph D, second line. Polygraph, for instance, measure respiration, heart rate, and skin conductivity, which tend to increase when people are nervous, as they usually are when lying. Nervous people typically perspire, and the salt contained in perspiration conducts electricity. That's why sudden leap in skin conductivity indicates nervousness, getting caught, perhaps, which makes in turn suggest that someone is being economical with the truth. On the other hand, it might also mean that the lights in television studio are too hot, which is one reason polygraph tests are inadmissible in court. Eighth, why does the author mention paralyzed patient? Its answer is B. To show the relation between true emotion and body behavior. Its answer is in paragraph E. The clues are written all over the face because musculature of the face is directly connected to the areas of the brain that process emotion. The countenance can be a window to the soul. Neurologists study even suggest that genuine emotion travel different pathways through the brain than insincere one. If a patient paralyzed by a stroke on one side of the face, for example, is asked to smile deliberately, only the mobile side of the mouth is raised. But tell that same person a funny joke and the patient breaks into a full and spontaneous smile. The author mentioned the paralyzed patient to show the relation between true emotion and body behavior. Ninth, the author uses politicians to exemplify that they can mask their true feelings. In paragraph E, sixth line, very few people, most notably actors and politicians, are able to consciously control all of their facial expressions. Lies can often be caught when liars' true feeling briefly leak through the mask of deception. So it is clearly given that actors and politicians are able to consciously control all of their facial expression, which help them to mask their true feelings. Question 10 to 13. Classify the following facial traits as referring to sadness, anger, or happiness. 10th. Inner corners of eyebrows raised. In paragraph F, one of the most difficult facial expressions to fake or conceal if it's genuinely felt is sadness. When someone is truly sad, forehead wrinkles with grief and inner corners of eyebrows are pulled up. So it is clearly given that this physical behavior is due to sadness. Its answer is A. 11th, the whole eyebrows lowered. In paragraph F, second line, fewer than 15% of people Ekman tested were able to produce this eyebrow movement voluntarily. By contrast, the lowering of the eyebrows associated with an angry scrawl can be replicated at will by almost everybody. This physical behavior is due to anger. 12th, lines formed around. In paragraph G, first line, the smile on the other hand is one of the easiest facial expressions to counterfeit. It takes just two muscles, the zygomatics, major muscle that extend from the cheekbones to the corners of the lips to produce a grin. But there is a catch. A genuine smile affects not only the corner of the lips but also obiculus coli, the muscle around the eyes that produce a distinctive crow feet associated with people who laugh a lot. This physical behavior is due to happiness. 13. Lines form above eyebrows. Its answer is in paragraph F. First line. One of the most difficult facial expression to fake or conceal if it's genuinely felt is sadness. When someone is truly sad, forehead wrinkles. The lines form above the eyebrows are forehead wrinkles. So its answer is A. This physical feature is due to sadness.